Hey everybody, welcome to Kicking It with Kiea B, and in this here video I am going to be showing you guys my makeup collection and what I have to contain them. So yes, if you're interested in seeing this video, please continue to watch and we will get right into it. Okay, you guys, so we're going to start here to the far left. So in this little makeup cubby here is where I hold my eyeliners and my lippies or lip pencils or anything that has to do with the lip liner. I'm not really big on lip liners, but those are the few that I actually have. And then if we come back here, as you can see in that little cubby hole, it's just some scissors for like if I need to cut my eyelashes or anything like that. Here is where I hold some of my lipsticks. I'm actually missing one and I'm not sure where it is, but this is where I hold like my elf lipsticks. So all of the lipsticks here are elf except for this Morphe one, and this one back here is actually RK by Kiss, and then this one here is by Wet n Wild. So for the most part, this is where I house all of my elf lipsticks. And then in here in this little cubby is where I have my eyelid primer. And then there are two of the Maybelline Super Stay Matte ink. So these are actually like lippies as well. I got a little bit more storage for my makeup, so I kind of moved some stuff around, so that left these two cubbies empty, which is perfectly fine because it just gives me more places to put more makeup. In this drawer here is where I keep all of my concealers, also my pore filler and my baby skin instant pore eraser. So this is where I keep all of that stuff at. So here's the concealers and anything that has to do with the face aside from like foundation. In this next drawer here is where I have my Milani palette, as well as a NYX palette, a few e.l.f. palettes, and a few, not palettes, but eyeshadows, and a few MAC eyeshadows is what I keep in this little drawer here. And then at the very bottom is where I keep my mascara. As you guys know, if you've been watching me for a while, Mega Length by Wet n Wild is my all-time favorite mascara. So I like to always have a new one on hand. Now, as we move over to this little cubby here, here's where I keep my soap that I use to wash my brushes. So I have one by Luxe Beauty and an e.l.f. one. They both work really good. And then behind that is where I keep my eyebrow pencils. So everything here except for, oh no, this one is too. So everything here is eyebrow related. So here's my little shaver that I use to clean up my eyebrows, what little bit I have. And then those are all pencils. And then in the very back there is where I keep my tweezers to go ahead and tweeze whatever I can't shape. Also here is where I have a bunch of different lipsticks. So these are my L'Oreal lipsticks, my Milani lipsticks. I believe this is another L'Oreal. Yes, this is another L'Oreal lipstick there. This is Avon. This is, who is this? Oh, you guys, it doesn't say. Where did I get that from? Okay, so I'm not sure where that little lipstick came from. Then I have my MAC, a couple of NYX lipsticks in the very, very back. So that's what's there. And then when you come here, I just have like some miscellaneous eye pencils or eyebrow pencils, like what I've used on my eyebrows, my sharpener, my little red one for when I line my lips for red, and then I have a white one as well. So this is basically like the eyebrow pencil graveyard. So once they get small, but I don't want to quite throw them away yet because I might need them, this is where they return. So this is their spot here. And then when we come over here, I just have some lip glosses in this little cubby here. And then this is also like a little lippy. I don't really know why it's there. It should be over on the other side. And then my one huge lip gloss that I got from my BoxyCharm box. And in this little cubby is where I keep my eyelashes, guys. As you can see, it's a mess. My hands are ashy, please excuse those. But this is where I keep eyelashes, eyelash glue, and that type of stuff. And we come here, and this is where I keep all of my the matte liquid type lipsticks, I guess you could say. So I have a lot in here from NYX, and then I have a couple in here that are from the beauty supply store, which is by Elf. And so I have my little Elf ones here on the end, and then for the most part all of these are by NYX. We go down to the next one, and here we have more lipsticks. These lipsticks are like my beauty supply, so these are all RK by Kiss lipsticks for the most part. There's a few hiding in the back, like this one is the Missy Lynn BH Cosmetics. Here's another BH Cosmetics there. This one here is by Jordana, so I have a couple from Jordana. And again, the majority of these are RK by Kiss. And these are just ones that I've picked up from the beauty supply store. And then we come down to this one. Again, more lipsticks, Jordana. These ones are all Wet and Wild here. And then a couple of other ones in the back that came from the beauty supply store. This one's Wet and Wild. So for the most part, this is like my Wet and Wild lipstick drawer. As we move down, here are all of my makeup brushes. So here, I got these little containers from Amazon, and I love them because it keeps the dust off of the makeup brushes. So I did get those from Amazon, and I believe it was 2 for $19 if I'm not mistaken. And by the way, I did get both of these containers from Walmart, and they were like 20 something dollars a piece. If you want to know the price, just let me know in the comment section, and I will go ahead and send you over the link to where I got them from. And so with these, I originally bought the round ones, and then I realized that I needed a couple more. So when I went back to buy the round ones, they were out. So I ended up having to get the square. That's perfectly fine. Doesn't bother me as long as my brushes are contained. And so these here are my Morphe brushes. So I keep all of my Morphe brushes, and these are BH Cosmetic brushes. Oh, wow. There we go. So I decided to keep my Morphe and my BH Cosmetic brushes together in the same container because they're both gold and black. So that's the reason why. So this one is just kind of like my, I guess you can say like drugstore bought brushes for the most part. So there are some e.l.f. brushes in here. There's also some Eco Tools brushes in here. These white, so the white and black ones are e.l.f. and then the tan ones are Eco Tools. Okay, so in this one here, I have another set of my BH Cosmetic brushes. That's all that's in there. This is from that Rose Gold collection. I've had these for a while. They're dirty. They need to be well, not all of them, but these definitely need to be washed. And then over here is where I keep my Luxe brushes at. And these are the only ones that are in here. So I really like those brushes and I really like the color. You guys like the rose gold color. So yeah, so I keep all my Luxe brushes here. Then I just have my mirror here that I use, and it has a little light on it. And it goes to 3 settings. And then on the opposite side, it blows up, so it gets really, really big. So yeah, so that's my mirror. As we come on down over here, this is where I keep my foundations, my face powders. Face powder, that's my e.l.f. eyebrow cream. And then I have my setting powders there, NYX and Dermablend. And then down here is where I have my Natasha Denona palette as well as my NYX contour palette. That's all that I keep there. And then this little container here is just where I keep some more of my off-brand brushes. These actually are Real Technique brushes. The pink ones are just an off-brand brush that I got from my mom. And so yeah, these ones are mainly just, it's not a bunch of them, so that's why I just keep them here out in the open like that. As we come over here, this is where I keep some of my, or actually my small palettes. So I have all of my like smaller palettes here. So they're all back there. And then we come down here, and this is where I keep my blushes and my highlighters at. And then you come down here, and this is actually, both of these are eyeshadows. So I got these out of one of my BoxyCharm boxes. So they're liquid eyeshadows. And then this here is a highlighter palette. This is a contour palette. And then those e.l.f. palettes back there are eyeshadow palettes. And so, last but not least, as we come over here, in my desk drawer, this is where I keep my bigger palettes that does not fit in those little containers. So I have my Morphe, my BH Cosmetics at the bottom there. And then just some other palettes. This is the Profusion palette. And then these other palettes are just some palettes that I got from Burlington's a while ago. So those are my bigger palettes. So you guys, this is my little makeup setup. I really love it. Everything is just so nice and neat now. I did get a new table. So this table actually came from Walmart. Prior to me buying this table, I used to use my actual desk for my makeup because I was not working from home at that time. But now that I'm working at home, I use my desk for work. And I have this for my makeup. And so yeah, down there is just like some face things and where I keep all of my nail polishes at. But for the most part, this is my beauty space. I love this area right here. And you know, again, everything is just so nice and neat. And yeah, you guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment and also share my videos. And also, we are trying to get to our 500 subscribers so that we can go ahead and give away that cash, y'all. So if you want to enter into the cash giveaway, please don't forget to go ahead and share my videos. Someone that you may know may like what I got going on over here and may decide to subscribe. So yes, thank you for all of my new subbies that have come on to the family. And hey, now to my long-standing family members, long-standing meaning if you have been with me from day one up until now and you have not been thanked as of yet for joining the family. So with that being said, you guys, I love you all. Thanks again for your love and your support. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.